All right. Let's do this. Fella man, what's up? How are you? Let's do it. Get in here. Let's get this party started. What's good? Not much. Not much. Trying to decide if I wanted to stream tonight. That guy, what's up? How are you? I was trying to decide if I wanted to, and I figured, hey, why the heck not? You know what I mean? I mean, it's almost 4th of July. All right. You know, ain't got nothing else going on tonight, so why the heck not? You know what I mean? Am I tired? Yeah, a little bit. That's okay, because the grind never stops, you know what I mean? Yeah, we cleared it. We cleared it. That took freaking forever. That took a stupid amount of time. But we're now on to the next phase, which is placing all the carpet and getting the design basically ready. Which, I could show you what the design is. Bye, Angel. See you, that guy. Have a good one. What is it? Let me find the, let me find what we're actually going to be putting in. So the background here is going to be white, obviously, not the dark gray that you're going to see here in a second, but this should be, I don't know, this should be adjusted. So it's basically going to be that guy, the other that guy, what's up? So yeah, this is going to be what we're working on here for the entire, for the design that's going on the floor. So that's the next step here. Should be a lot of fun getting that into place, but it is what it is. What have you guys been up to? How much have I actually placed? 110,000. So we're like not quite halfway there, but we're getting there. I placed, I don't know, somewhere around 60,000 pieces of carpet in about 7.5 hours, so that felt fun. That was great. What's those people with the gym on the live? What do you mean? The gym? You mean the gifts that people give on TikTok? Is that what you're talking about? What you talking about? I'm not sure. I'm having a hard time. Pretty sleepy, so bear with me. My brain's not functioning. It's not firing on all cylinders right now. Oh, those are, so when I see what you're saying. Yeah, so that's from TikTok. Whenever someone gives me a gift, their name goes there. And then, so the one on the left is a oh, they're both diamonds. They shouldn't be. One should be a heart and one should be a diamond. One on the right is a heart. That's when they follow the TikTok. The one on the left is a diamond. It's when they give a gift. So, it comes from TikTok. Because I didn't have a way of like showcasing when someone gave a gift or followed. So it now pops up there. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. Boom, boom. And the reason I have that set up is because they don't have like I don't know, it doesn't have like, it's not all the same for every platform. I don't know if that's a me thing or that. Yeah, I have no clue, dude. Dang, Meloman. Oh, that's not fun. Strep throat sucks. Fever sucks. Headaches suck. Yeah, no, that's terrible. How long have you had it? Colton, why are you placing carpets on slime? Great question, Colton. I am going to be putting, let me show you. I'm putting a design on the floor, which requires the carpet. So this is what's going to be on the floor of the entire thing. So all the gray is going to be white, all this dark gray, and I'll come in with black, green, black, and green. So we're putting this on the floor. That's why I'm putting carpet down. Yeah, all this has to be covered, which should be a lot of fun, or not. I don't know. I think I'm enjoying it. I think most days I enjoy it. Not every day. Bum, 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 bum. I just got a text, and it was a very random text. A day, and technically a fever is good for you every now and then. Yeah, I mean, if you have a... Hold on, I'm being texted. Sorry. Yeah, no, fever is... I mean, if your fever's not too high, it's a good thing because it means your body's fighting off, you know, sickness. So that's always nice. Alrighty. Bum 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 bum. Dum 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 dum. I'm hungry, so I'm eating some sausage. It's pretty freaking good. Not gonna lie. Pretty freaking good, dude. Also, my middle finger is sore from placing carpet. What am I making right now? I'm currently making this. So, are you gonna do a mega build for the Netherworld? Yeah, eventually. I have a couple plans in mind, so yeah, I plan on doing that. But locks, this is what I'm working on. So all the dark grays, the white carpet, and everything else is gonna be the other stuff. So that'll be the first stage or first phase of this mega build here. So there we go. All right, yeah. So yeah, you know. So what's with the slime? I fell a lot while I was getting rid of the end, and I thought it would be hilarious to have something that I could just fall onto and not die. Boing. I just thought that was hilarious. So there's no real reason other than I thought it was hilarious. I wanted a trampoline, you know what I mean? That's it. I just wanted a trampoline. I wanted something I could fall onto. But yeah, that's really it. Don't recommend doing that though. No, like, I would never. Don't ever do this. You'll drive yourself insane. And your hands hurt. I mean, it's a whole thing. You like misclick and then you accidentally punch the slime and it's insta-breakable. I mean, it's just, you know what I mean? You feel me? Like, save yourself the pain and torture. I've done enough slime collecting and placing for everybody that's ever played Minecraft. But it is cool. I don't care what the hell anybody says. It's cool. And you're not going to convince me otherwise because there's 263,000 blocks of it. So there's that. But once it's covered in carpet, it's going to be really cool, I think. I hope. You know? I guess there is an off chance that it's not cool at all. And if that does happen, I might cry. I might cry a lot, actually. But, you know, we won't know until the job is finished, right? So I'm filling this all in with white, and then I'll go back over with black and lime green to make the Optic Gaming symbol. And we'll just hope and pray that it does well. But if anybody's into Call of Duty, Optic Gaming is in it. They're in COD Champs. The tournament for COD Champs is happening right now. It started yesterday, and Optic Gaming is absolutely dominating at the moment. They're looking really good, so hopefully they can pull through tomorrow and then make it all the way to Grand Finals, which is on Sunday, and hopefully, hopefully, we bring in another Champs. If they win another Champs, they'll go back-to-back for the first time in the CDL era, which would be dope to see. It's never happened, so there's that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, well then, I don't know what to tell you. Not sure what to say. 4th of July is also coming up. I don't know if you guys celebrate that. Don't know what your plans are for 4th of July. I don't pop fireworks. I don't know. Fireworks are kind of expensive, which is weird because like I don't know. There's this in my head. I don't have a lot of fun popping fireworks because I feel like I'm just setting money on fire. But I also like smoking a cigar from time to time. You know what I mean? So, which is quite literally the same exact thing, without the big boom. You know what I mean? So, I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe I'll have a cigar for 4th of July. Maybe I won't. I'm not entirely sure just yet. I'm just kind of. When is 4th of July? Today's the. Hold on. Let me look. Oh, it's a week from today, matter of fact. There we go. A week from today. Isn't that sick? Move over. You go that way. A week from today, there will be a lot of fireworks being popped, and basically for the next 2 weeks, fireworks are going to be popped non-stop. Which is a little bit annoying. Matter of fact, there were fireworks being popped about, I don't know, 15 minutes ago. Kind of obnoxious. No, it's more than obnoxious. It was kind of loud. It also makes me wonder, like, I don't know, maybe because I've never spent enough money on fireworks to, like, run out of time popping fireworks at night, but, like, I've always popped all my fireworks. You know what I mean? It's like a 30-minute thing. You pop the fireworks, it's over. It's cool while it lasted. And then you just kind of move on. You know what I mean? Like, I've never saved fireworks for June 27th of the following year. And maybe they weren't saving their fireworks. Maybe they already bought them and then they got excited and just, you know, wanted to light a few. I don't know. I don't know how that works. It just seems a little odd to me. Just a little odd. That's all I'm saying. I don't hate it though. It's kind of whatever. Do I hate it? I guess I hate it when it's like midnight. Well, if it's like 12 or 1 a.m., 2 a.m., I'm like, yeah, I gotta chill. Come on, bro. Y'all may not have work in the morning, but others do. Granted, it's on a Friday, so I don't know. Should be an interesting time. Like a very interesting time. By the way. Bum, 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 bum. I may only do this for like an hour. I don't know. My game crashed. No, I don't. Why is this happening, bro? Like, what'd I do to deserve this? What did I do to deserve this? Why is it just crashing on me? What the heck? So stupid. Every stream for like the past week, I've had something crash. It wasn't the PC, it was the streaming software. If it wasn't the streaming software, it was Minecraft. Like, I'm getting over this, bro. Alright. I don't know, man. I did some jump rope earlier. That has nothing to do with what we're doing, but I mean, I guess so, because you can kind of bouncy jump, you know? But anyways, I forget how fun jump rope like actually is, but also I forget like how good of a workout it is. You know what I mean? Like 10 to 15 minutes of jump rope will get you right. I mean, and then if I don't know, I guess if you do longer than that, it gets you really, really right. What am I saying? I don't know what I'm trying to say. You guys are in the wrong spot. Like, go over there. Spawn over there. Move. Move. I guess this is another important part as to why I'm putting carpet down. It stops these guys from spawning. So that's really convenient. They piss me off. I'm so sick of these guys. Purple beady eyes. And then they get mad at you for staring. Like, you guys don't even blink, dog. Look at y'all. Look at you. Get mad at me for looking at you? It's crazy, bro. Make it make sense. Please. You can't. I don't know, man. Where am I? I'm so directionally confused right now. I think I have to fly over here. Yeah. How you doing, Jackson? I'm doing well. How are you? I'm kind of losing my mind because I'm placing carpet and a lot of it, but you know. It is what it is. I signed up for this, so I don't, you know, I can't really cry about it. No one's making me do this. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well, though. Bam, 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 bam. I'm a little bit sleepy. Not that I had a really long day or anything. I really didn't. So I don't know why I'm very sleepy, but I'm kind of sleepy. I almost didn't start streaming, but then I was like, hey, why not? How do I have so much? How do I have so much carpet? You can make a carpet duper. Or you can just shear a lot of sheep. I guess it depends on what you want to do. But I have a carpet duper. It's really, really easy to make. It takes, I don't know, you can get it done in like a minute. Maybe two. If you're watching a guide and you don't know how to do it, but even then, it's really, really easy. And really, really nice. So yeah. Carpet duping and a ton of shulker boxes, which are over there somewhere. And yeah, I mean, I'm about to load up on more carpet. Which I don't think I duped enough carpet in order to actually finish this area out, but we will... Actually, I know for a fact I didn't, but that's okay. It took me, I don't know, an hour to get all this, so it'll take me another hour to get the rest. And then I gotta do it all over again with black and lime green so that I can put the design on top. So between trying to keep the Enderman from spawning and also making this area look really cool, I got a lot of carpet to place, you know? And then after that, I get to build a big giant planet and a spaceship, and, you know, I don't know, I'm gonna make this place cool. Or at least in my head, it's gonna be cool. Who knows? You guys may not like it at all, and quite frankly, I don't give a shit. So there's that. My world. I'm a little thirsty, though. A little. Maybe a bit more than a little. I'm actually kind of thirsty. Whatever. How long have you had this world? 2800 days. I've been playing in the world for about a year. Maybe a little over at this point. I don't know exactly. I don't remember the day I started it. But for a while. It's been a heck of a journey. This is my second mega build that I'm working on. Dang. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's a regular survival world. I just play a lot. Which is kind of disgusting, I guess, if you really think about it. But hey, you know. The game makes me happy, what can I say? But I have a mega base in the overworld. I'm over here choking on my own saliva. That hurt. It's in the middle of a mountain. It's the coolest thing I've ever built in Minecraft, without question. But maybe this one will be better. I don't know yet. I'm hoping it will be. To some degree, anyways. But who knows? I've never made a spaceship and I've never built a planet in Minecraft. We'll see. Jose Rodriguez, another blinker for my favorite streamer. Oh my gosh. Blink it up. Blink it up. Yeah, I'll show you it right now. Gives me an opportunity to leave this place because this place is driving me insane. Alright, so this is my main base. There are my carpet dupers right there. This is where I got all the slime. That took forever. My mega base is up here. But first, let's go in here. This is my trading hall. There's 350 villagers in here. Why do I have that many? Don't know. I just wanted to fill this hallway in, so that's how many there were. You know what I mean? This is my little converter. Someone's popping fireworks and that scared the shit out of me. Guys, it's June 27th. It's not even... Okay, whatever. So this is the start of the mega base. So if we stand right here... I haven't figured out what I want to do with that, so that's why it looks the way it does. I hope that blinker's hitting, Jose. And then that's where my nether portal to the nether is. I have two, actually. One leads to the nether roof. This one leads to the inside of the nether. And then this will eventually be my super storage. So there's that. And then down here is my, my super smelter up there. Down here is my super storage. My automatic storage unit. So there's that. Yeah. There's a house up there. I don't know why. I have some smelting stuff over there. Over here's an entry to my mine. Over here. Right down here's my mine. And right above me is like a pub area. Like 14 days, bro. I'm so sick of it. I'm not even, actually, they just started today. It's not like I'm that mad at it. I'm just like, why? It's almost 10 o'clock at night and you're popping fire. I get it. The sun has to go down, but like, it's not even 4th of July yet. I don't know. I also don't like fireworks in general. But my mine's down there. I don't use it, but I don't really use it. And then, is there anything else about this place? Oh yeah, on the other side of the wall is an ancient city, and then there's like 45 or 50,000 pieces of glass here. I like the way it looks. It looks sick. I don't care what anyone says. It looks so sick. Just look at that. Yeah, dope. He does that at like 5 p.m. That sucks. I guess 5 p.m. is better than 10 p.m. Yeah, this is my base in the overworld. It's cool. Yes, I don't know. I like it. It's a work in progress. Got a guardian farm over here. Shulker farm right there. Sugarcane, cactus, resin, tree farm, the cow farm, sheep farm. Yeah. This is my world. There's a witch farm over there. You know? That's it. That's what I've been working on. That's my whole world, really. For the past year, I've been working on that one mountain base. And now, for year 2, I'm working on the end base. It's definitely hitting. That's what I like to hear. As it should. Well, I like it. Thank you, Jackson. I appreciate it. I put a ridiculous amount of time into it, so I'm glad to hear that you like it. Would I be sad if you didn't like it? Nah, I wouldn't give a shit. I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't give a shit. I don't like it. I don't care. I like it, and that's what matters. I'm reborn anew. Good. Good. Alright. Let's go back to the end and place more carpet because I don't know, there's something wrong with me, that's why. You know what I really need? Water. You know what I'm not gonna go get? Water. I'm just lying. I might go get some water here in a second. I'm so thirsty. I really feel like laying down and watching One Piece. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But I also want to complete this. You know what I mean? Trying to balance Minecraft and like other stuff that I do, other hobbies, you know? This was only supposed to be like a 2-week addiction, right? Like I was gonna get on to Minecraft, right, for 2 weeks. I don't know. Find a couple diamonds, build a dragon, get an elytra, make a few farms, and voila, there we go. There we go, I'm good. But no. 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 Then I wanted to make a YouTube video. I was like, oh, let me just show some people what I'm doing, right? And then that led to me being like, wait, I got this really cool idea. Let me try this out. And that led to me being like, wait, I got another great idea. Let me try this. And now look at me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I've put way too much damn time into this world. And I can't put it down. That's the problem. I can't put it down. You know? I don't know. Play a video game, Splunky. It's gonna be fun, dude. You're gonna love it. You know, have a nice little life balance going on. And I'm stuck here. I'm stuck here placing carpet because my brain goes crazy with creative thoughts. And guess what? Guess what? I commit to this bullshit. You know what I mean? And like my body won't tell me, like I can't stop it because I'm like, no, I gotta get at least this done, right? And I get that done, and I'm like, okay, cool. I think I'm good. And I'm like, but wait, why don't I start the next phase? And I start that, and I can't stop until it's done. You see the problem here? And then I accidentally look at an Enderman, and he wants this. He wants these hands, and so I got to give him these hands. You know what I mean? It's just Zach. How you doing, brother? Hope you are having a blessed day. No, I'm doing good. I'm good. I'm great. I'm doing fine. I'm not ranting or losing my mind. I've been working in this endless void for I don't even know how long. Months at this point. All right, Zach? Months at this point. Okay? And look, I shouldn't complain about it because no one's making me do this. I'm not being forced against my will to do this. All I'm saying is, you start placing this many blocks and all of a sudden you start losing your grip on reality. Shit starts getting weird, bro. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Things get a little weird, okay? You know how many times I've seen slime or carpet in my dreams? More than you'd like to know. Okay? More than you would like to know. More than I would like to admit. Now, the idea is that this is going to be a cool build whenever it's all done. Yeah. It's going to be great. It's going to be sick. But I'm so far away from that point, it just, like, I don't even want to think about it. And quite frankly, my middle finger, I can't even tell you how sore my middle finger is from placing carpet. You know how stupid it is? You know how dumb that sounds? Can we all just take a second to think about how stupid it sounds? That I'm saying my middle finger is sore from placing carpet in Minecraft. And it's just that I've never heard anything so dumb in my life, but here we are. Here we are. What am I building? Oh, yeah, let me tell you. So, well, this is a floor that's going to have a carpet design on it, and I'll show you the design here in a second, but we're going to be building a massive planet and a spaceship. That spaceship's going to be shooting that planet, causing it to explode. Okay, and then we're going to be building a giant box around it as if it's like a figurine that you bought from GameStop. Like if you bought a Goku Dragon Ball Z figurine and put it inside of a case. Okay, and then on the back over here is going to be a giant graffiti wall that says Optic Gaming on it of some degree. Okay, and then what we're putting on the floor, this is the design that we're putting on the floor. Except all the dark gray is going to be white. All right, that's what we're doing. And by we, I mean I. Okay? That's what I'm doing. Why am I doing that? Because I don't know, I'm a degenerate, I guess, to some degree. Because I have problems, you know? I need a little bit of help. Got a few screws loose, you know what I mean? I don't know how else to put it. I don't think I'm crazy. But then I start looking back at all the streams that I've done and all the recording that I've done and all the hours that I've spent in this place, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, I should go get checked out. You know what I mean? Maybe I should go talk to somebody. Maybe there's some trauma that I haven't dealt with that I'm unaware of. You know? I don't know. But here we are in 2025. Which is halfway done, by the way. Freaking ridiculous. But the holiday season is coming. All right, I love fall and winter, so those are my favorite seasons. Summer's cool, spring is pretty dope, but the holiday season's the best. You didn't ask, but I'm telling you anyways. But yeah, that's what we're building. That was a very long-winded way of telling you I'm building that. So, yeah. How are you though? I hope you're doing all right. We all have quote-unquote problems, brother. You know what? That's true. That is very true. That is very true. You know what I did today? I went outside and touched grass. The sun was out for the majority of the day, so I did get some sunlight. I have some sunflowers in my backyard, and they were beautiful, so that made me feel better. You know? Chilling and vibing. I need to be more like you. Instead, I'm playing a video game and complaining about it. You know what I mean? It's a video game. Oh, yeah. Was it really windy today? No, it wasn't. But we got some rain that came through. It was like really fast. It was like, I don't know, probably 10 minutes worth of rain. And the majority of it fell down in, like, I kid you not, probably 15 to 20 seconds. But it was great. You finished, tickle for you? You finished building all the slime? Yes. And now I'm covering all the slime with carpet. So yeah, I placed all the slime. Would you like to see the slime? Can you tell me your favorite Bible verse? Sure. Let me know. Hit me with it. The question now though, is your favorite Bible verse going to be from, let me guess. What book of the Bible? Is it going to be from Psalms? Guessing. Nope. 1 Peter 4:10. Tickle for you. Yeah. This is what it looks like so far. Actually, it looks kind of crazy, if I'm being honest with you. Looks really crazy. I like the way it looks. What does 1 Peter 4:10 say? I don't know it off the top of my head. I guess I could look it up. Actually, I can't look it up. Let me just look it up. Why not? Why not? Let me look this thing up. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see here. Oh, that's dope. That's actually really good. That's kind of nice. Okay. Basically, he says God made everyone unique on purpose, and that's okay. Go spread your uniqueness. I'm trying to. I'm trying to. My unique talent is that I can talk. I don't know. I don't know what my unique talent is. I would like to believe it has something to do with content creation, and I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. Either way. Might have to ask my wife what it is. Bum 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 bum. It is really hot in here. Bum 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 bum. I'm really debating if I want to go get water. It's not that far away. I just gotta walk in. I gotta walk outside the office and then inside the house. And I can't remember if I filled up my water bottle. I usually carry a water bottle, but I don't know. I don't know if I filled it up. I can't remember. Boom, 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 boom. Grab it. My clicks are not on point. Maybe they are. Wait, hold on, hold on, hold on. Wait a second. I'm kind of locked right now. What is this? Yo, I might be him, guys. I might be him. From now on, I'm no longer known as Splunky. From now on, I'll be known as Himothy. Okay? Just Himothy. What if there's actually been someone named Himothy? No way. Surely not. No way. There's no shot. I mean, I guess it's possible, but what type of conversation do you think that was like? Hey, babe. We know we're having a boy. What about Timothy? No. No, I don't like it. Okay? What about Himothy? Babe, you're a genius. In 2025, probably. You're right. You're right. Yeah. Someone out there's like, his name is Himothy. I couldn't. I mean, I don't know. If I grew up with that name, I wouldn't know any different, right? So I can't say I'd be mad, but I would like to believe I'd be pretty upset with my parents. Like, come on, guys. Like, you didn't have to do me like that. There's so many other names you could have gone with. Honestly, I'd probably take Bill over that. Bill, Gary, Fred, Will, I don't know, Chris. There's so many other names I'd take over over Himothy, you know? He is him. There is that, I guess. I would take Tim over Himothy. I don't know. I don't know. I guess parents want to be super unique. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Himothy just, it feels a little lazy. I guess there are some names out there that make me feel like parents are being a little lazy. You know what I mean? You think when people name their kids and it's like one of those outlandish names, they just couldn't come up with a name and they felt pressured after giving birth, like after the baby's born? You know what I mean? Because I mean, it's like, I don't know if you have kids, but I do. And I mean, it's pretty quick after baby's born, they're like, so what's the name? You know what I mean? You may not, but they're like, what's the name? And then you're like, dude, sorry, we've been in the hospital for 12 straight hours. My wife is exhausted. I what was, babe, what did we name the child again? We had like 7 different names. Right, it was, I don't know, Tyler, something. You know what I mean? So I'm wondering if, like, when you get a really crazy name, if the parents just like, I don't know, grab a list of names, throw a dart, and see where we land. You don't actually. Well, okay, well, that's okay. You don't have to know. I don't know if you want kids or not. That's none of my business. Quite frankly, I don't care if you do or don't. It's whatever to me. Just pets. Alright? Cat, dog, or is it something unique? Or is it a combination? Yeah, I have, grab that. I have 3 dogs and a cat. And that was, I mean, I love my animals. I love my pets. Let me not pretend. That being said, I will never have that many pets again. A cat dog would be weird. Yeah, my cat, my cat doesn't really like my dogs. So there's that, but you know. He's an indoor-outdoor cat, so I understand why he doesn't like our dogs. Also, my dogs are kind of... Well, one of my dogs is really smart. The other 2 are... They're just happy to be here, you know what I mean? they're just happy to be here. Get over there. I find that I'm more of a dog person. Cats are cool. They just choose to, like, at least with a dog, I know what I'm gonna get. You're gonna jump on me, lick me, basically 24/7. With a cat, those sly little things are like, hey, maybe I like you today, maybe I don't. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see where the day takes us. Also, you can pet me on the, you can scratch my head. But if you scratch 2 to 3 seconds too long, I'm gonna turn around and snip at you. All right, I'm gonna put these fangs around that thumb of yours. He's chill most of the time? Alright, well that's good. That's good. Evan, how are you doing? I'm alive. Oh, that sounds horrible. No, I'm doing great, man. I'm a little bit tired. I debated whether or not I wanted to stream. I thought for about, I don't know, I sat here for maybe 5 minutes and was like, maybe I should go watch One Piece. And then I thought to myself, I said, is this carpet going to place itself? I said, no, it's not. I said, who's going to place the carpet? And no one answered. No one said me. And I said, well, I guess if no one else is going to do it, I guess I have to do it, right? I said, yes, sir. So Splunky walked up and stepped into the plate. Started placing that carpet, you know what I mean? Like the real champion that I am. Alright? Woke up and chose carpet placing violence. And I don't know how long that's going to last, but as of right now, it's you know, got the energy to do it, so we're going to do it. So yeah. It is kind of cool, though, seeing this slowly turn into a white floor that Enderman can't spawn on. Not going to lie, I'm pretty stoked about that, but, yeah. There's that. Do what you will with that information. Do what you will with it. When this is all said and done, I may not have a middle finger anymore, guys. It may have to just be retired. Don't really know how I'll like place other blocks or do anything else, but or maybe I should like maybe I'm building up muscle memory or something. You know, building up the muscles in that area. I do think about, you know, as I get older, my like, you know, 50s and 60s and 70s, like, am I gonna be okay? Will I be able to like click stuff? Do you have an Enderman mob farm yet? I do. It is over there, but it doesn't really work all that well because the Endermen spawn on, well, let me just show you. It's easier to show you. It's just going to be easier to show you and not explain it. So there's my mob farm. Right there, the Enderman mob farm. Looking all cutesy, doing its thing. It's looking great. Let's turn this down so no one's deaf while we do this. Right, looking good. It looks like I know how to play this game, right? Like, oh man, Splunky, you're a genius, man. Like, you got the, yeah, look at that. Okay, now here's where the problem comes in. You see a problem here? Do you see the problem? You guys picking up on something? Is there something weird happening here? I think there is. I think there's something a little off happening at the moment. Oh, would you look at that? All the Endermen, why are they spawning out here? They're not, they're teleporting. But, yeah, so I gotta take this down eventually and rebuild it, but we'll do that. I don't know if I think I'm gonna do that in the center of the build whenever I get to that point. I'll just rebuild the Enderman farm and it will chill in the center area. You know, I don't know. No clue. Alright, I just got a crazy text from my wife. 1 second. Huh. No clue. Oh, there we go. Alright. And then we can turn the sound back up. Whatever it was. I just wanna feel something other than placing some carpet. Once all the carpet is there, even a way to stop them? Is there even a way to stop them from teleporting? No, there's not. I mean, if I put maybe glass on top, because then it's considered an invisible block, I think that might be a way, but I'm not sticking glass on top. So I'll just move it. I'll either move the Enderman farm into the center and like do it really high. Liam, why? Why what? Why what? Or I'll just move it to the outside somewhere. I need you to be a bit more specific, Liam. I ain't understanding the question. Boom, ba-boom, boom. I know this is for a space build, I'm just wondering. Yeah, I mean, they won't spawn down. Like, the point of putting the carpet here is they won't spawn down here, which is awesome. So that's really, really nice to see. But, also, wait a second. There's that. But yeah, the Enderman won't spawn because of the carpets. That's one reason why I'm covering it in carpet, but there's no way to stop the Enderman from spawning on, or like teleporting out here. You know what I mean? So, I really don't know what to do about that. I think Enderman can teleport up to 100, like 64 blocks, so I have to, like, if I make the farm in the center, it has to be at least... Jay, what's up, dog? How are you? It has to be at least 64 blocks above this. Pretty high, but if there's nowhere else for them to spawn, it should work just fine. I don't know. Or I could just do it away from this area. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Do it somewhere else, in my opinion. It's just kind of whatever. I still don't know why Liam asked why. If you're asking why I'm doing any of this, there's no reason, dog. Minecraft. Why do we do anything in this game? You know what I mean? Why do you do anything in Minecraft? I mean, the game's really easy to beat. It takes you 15 minutes to beat the game after you spawn in, basically. And maybe a little longer than that if you're like me. But if you're actually good at the game, it doesn't take that long, so... You know what I mean? Why do you do anything in this game? I don't know. I don't know. But I'm losing my mind. I'm a little bit sleepy. I might crash out. I don't know. Yo, Liam with the flower with the 3 of them actually. Yo, Liam, thank you. I appreciate the gifts. You didn't have to do that. Jay, chilling, but tweaked my lower back while hooping. Besides that, I'm great. Oh no, I'm gonna be hooping tomorrow. I'm excited for it. Hopefully it goes well. Yeah. Thank you for the gifts, Liam. That was very kind. Very, very kind of you. Rar. Yeah, this has been my life. I've spent the last 135-ish hours, 130 hours in here. Which when I think about it, really kind of makes me sick to my stomach. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. There's a little piece of me that wants to puke. Okay, now I will admit, I was really proud of myself when it came to mining out the pillars. I've never done that before, and getting rid of the end island. I highly, 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 highly do not recommend doing it. You will lose your mind. Okay? A little piece of you is gonna die when you do that. So fair warning. But I will also say the area looks kind of sick. Now I do got to get rid of those pieces of bedrock up there. But I died once trying to do that, and it made me mad. So you know, we'll cross that bridge in the future. This is what you picture when you think of purgatory? I sure hope not. Oh, that would be horrible. But yeah, no, it's been a long journey. It's been a long journey. It's been a lot. And these guys are useless. All these hands, all this help that I could have. It really just makes me mad that they stare at you, but you can't stare at them. They get all hot. Like these guys don't even blink. Look at them. Look at him, not even blinking. And he gets mad at me when I look at him. The hypocrisy. Hypocrite. Don't stare at me. Well, if you weren't staring, I wouldn't stare back. I don't know about you guys, but in real life, someone gives me the eye, I give you, I don't know, 1 or 2 glances. If you're still staring at me, we're about to lock eyes like romantic lovers. Okay? It's gonna get awkward. It's gonna get awkward. I need to understand, why are you staring at me? What is there to look at? You know what I mean? And I'm competitive, so we're gonna lock eyes, and either you're gonna walk away and stop looking at me because it gets awkward, or you're gonna start talking to me, and I don't know where it's gonna go from there. You know what I mean? I'm just over here minding my own business, and you got a staring problem. Don't be doing that. Is that a kitty in a box? Is that a kitty in a box? Yo, meow. Yo, I'm getting weird. I'm getting weird. I don't know, man. That time of night. Look, I go to bed early, guys. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not trying to be up all hours of the night. Like right there, I'm yawning. How many hours have you spent so far doing this project? Somewhere between 125 and 150. So it took me 60 hours to get all of these slime blocks. It took me between 25 and 30 hours to place all of it. And then it took me 5 hours to blow up the end, plus another 5 hours to mine out the final like 3 or 4 layers. It also took me like 5 hours to mine out like the little tiny end stone that was left in the air. And then it took me 20 to 25 hours to mine out all the pillars. So yeah, it's taken me a long time, Liam. It's almost that time. Yeah, Jay, it's getting weird o'clock. You know what I mean? Getting real weird o'clock. So yeah, Liam, if you ever have a plan for doing something in the end, just be prepared. You're gonna be here for a while. Though I didn't have to spend this much time in here, obviously. But when I lined out the area that I was going to be placing all the slime, I was watching One Piece and not paying attention. So rather than taking the 250 blocks that I went out from the center there and cutting that in half and doing it 125 on each side, I did the full 250 or whatever on each side. So yeah, that was my mistake. So this area is twice as big as it should be, or 4 times as big or whatever. So there's that. What, you know what I mean? What are you gonna do about it? By the time I realized it, I'd already placed like 70,000 slime blocks. And I wasn't gonna stop. I wasn't gonna, you know what I mean? Like, I'd already put in all the work. I wasn't gonna stop it or destroy it. That wasn't happening. So here we are. Oh, it also took me like 2 hours to unlock all the end gates. There's that. Forgot about that. So yeah, I don't know. It took a long ass time. What do you want me to say? It's kind of worth it though. I mean, even though there's nothing really here, it kind of looks sick. You kind of zoom out, you know what I mean? I could also be a little crazy because I'm the one in this world and I'm the one staring at it, so there's that as well. Now you can go, I don't know. You could go leave the stream right now, come back in okay, I'm not gonna be live in 5 hours. I'm just gonna let you know that now. But if it was like a normal stream day for me, you could leave right now, come back in 5 hours, and I'd be doing the same shit. Like, you know, it's like watching NASCAR right now. You're like, oh, what's Splunky doing? Oh, he's placing carpet. Oh, you haven't watched him in 5 hours. No, trust me, he is still placing carpet. That's where my life. That's what my life has come to. Like, I get excited when I check the stats, right? And I look at the stats and I'm like, oh, dude, how many have I placed in an hour? Like, oh, dude, bet I placed 4,000 in the past hour. You know, I'm giving myself high fives and stuff like that. That's how I get dopamine. That's how I boost my I don't know, my emotional status. 7 straight hours of carpet placement the other day. I thought about that in the shower after the stream. I thought about that in the shower after the stream. I was like, what is wrong with me? And I talked damn near the entire time, which is also kind of insane. If I wasn't streaming, I don't know if I would have completed. I mean, I would have completed it, but it would have taken a while. I don't know if I would have completed any of these like phases, any of these steps in any of the time. Does your finger ever hurt? My finger hurts right now, Liam. The joint where my right middle finger connects to my hand, that big knuckle when you ball up your fist at the top, that bad boy is so sore. But the rest of my hand doesn't really hurt. You also have to understand, like, I have a high sensitivity, so I barely move my mouse. Like, if I turn my head, okay, we're gonna sit. I'm gonna put my hand straight. If I turn it all the way till it can't turn, like it can't turn anymore. It can't turn anymore. You see how many times I went around? So I'm barely moving my wrist. It's really just me clicking. My finger does all the work. I'm just kind of barely moving. So that's the benefit of having a high sensitivity. The negative is that you got to get used to that high sensitivity, which it took me a little while to get used to this sensitivity. So, but yeah, my finger hurts. That's all right because my mama didn't raise no bitch. So there's that. You either lock the fuck in or you unlock and then I don't know, you go do whatever the hell you want to do, but you either lock into your goals, Liam, all right? You either lock into your damn goals or you shut the hell up when they don't become a reality. Or something to that. I mean, it's something like that anyways. There are mods to help you place blocks faster. You know who David Goggins is? You think he uses mods to run 100-mile races? Huh? You ever heard him ask who's going to pick up the boats? Who's going to place the carpet? I'm not using a damn computer to do it. I mean, I probably could. I didn't know that was a thing. Stay hard! Yeah, stay hard! Now, I think a little piece of me kind of likes this, you know what I mean? There's a little voice in my head that's like, nah, people don't believe you can actually do it. That just kind of grinds my fucking gears. I get a little twisted mentally. I'm like, all right, bet. All right, bet. You don't think I can do it? All right, cool. Don't you even worry about it. Don't you even worry about it. Who's gonna carry the boats? You don't know me, son. You don't know me, son. You know what I mean? And here we are. I'm a little bit crazy. I'm a little bit off my rocker. Do I care? No. No. Am I a masochist? You might think I am. No, I'm not. That's the actual thing. I'm not. I don't like doing this. I don't find enjoyment out of this. I just have an idea in my head and I gotta get it, like, it's bothering me that I'm not done. If there was an easier way of doing this, I'd do it. I do like grinding at things, though, like, to a certain degree. I like getting better at stuff, so maybe, I don't know, maybe I am. Maybe I need to come to terms with it. No, I don't like being, no, I don't think I am. I don't like hurting myself or being in, yeah, you know, I don't think I like any of that. But I do like seeing a project come together after putting hours and hours. I love the idea of getting, I love the process of getting better at something. Nah, see, I don't like no, I'm different. I don't like the pain, but I'm kind of I'm competitive, and so in my head I'm like, you're gonna be a little bitch about it, huh? Oh, that's what it is. You're just a little bitch. All right, cool. And then I'm like, no, first off, I'm not a bitch. And so I'll tell myself, like, when I'm running, I'm like, it's just a little bit of pain. All it is pain. Pain is temporary. That shit will come and go. I don't like it, but the pain's not gonna beat me. Nah, it's mind over body. You know what I mean? I don't know. Oh my gosh, Splunky is alive! Quacky! Quackified, how are you? How are you? Can you guess what we're doing? I bet you'll never guess what we're doing. I bet you could never guess in a million years. Close your eyes. Guess what we're doing. I start smiling when it hurts. I start smiling when I get really tired. And then I if I have like if I'm running on a treadmill and I have to run a certain distance and I start getting tired before I meet that distance, but I complete that distance anyways, then I start laughing. I start smiling then. I'm like, dude, I got a problem. Like, this treadmill's not gonna beat me. You don't own me. Placing over 100,000 carpet? Yeah, we're placing. You're right. You're so Quacky. How did you know? Dude, you're so good at this. How the heck did you know that? We are well on our way to 100, or well on our way to 200,000. We're getting there. One little carpet at a time. We are getting to 200,000, and then after that, we'll have only 63,000 more to go. Which disgusts me. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to stop. I'm gonna have to stop placing carpet because I'm gonna run out before I can finish placing it. But I've placed, I don't know, a lot. Look at this. I mean, just look how crazy this looks. So sick. I'm him. I knew it. I knew you were. I knew you were. You just have a him vibe about you. I got a text. Yo, Liam with a, I don't even know what that is. It's another gift, but what kind of gift is it? It's a little heart with a crown and a little smiley face saying cheese. Thank you. You have the blocks for the Optic logo? No. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't want to think about it. But it shouldn't take too long. I don't feel like. I mean, maybe it will. I don't know. I still have to put it into a grid and like count the grid to make sure that I got all the, like, you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. Basically, I get a grid, I put the photo in the grid so I know exactly which layer, which block goes where. I still have to do that. I haven't done that yet. Cheese camera! With the deuces or whatever. Guys, I kind of want a glass of milk. Is that weird? Like, that sounds so yummy right now. I feel like that's kind of weird, but I want a glass of milk so bad right now. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. A nice cold glass of milk. Whole milk. I don't do none of that 2% shit. Did you end up watching Optic yesterday? Absolutely. I watched Optic yesterday, I watched Optic today, and they are absolutely dominating. So hopefully we can keep it up for the rest of champs, because they beat the shit out of FaZe. And Toronto Ultra. At least make it chocolate milk. I'm not doing the sugar thing, even though there's sugar in milk naturally. But I can't do like any added sugar. You've never had a nice cold... Hey, first off, grown man. Hey, you better watch your mouth talking about Santa like that. Santa crushes milk. I love milk. Has a little sweetness to it. It's creamy. You know? It's great. I don't care what you guys say. Santa a freak though. Say whatever the hell you guys want to. I'm gonna drink milk. Y'all ain't gonna gaslight me into not drinking milk. Fuck out of here. That ain't happening. Alright, Liam. Have a good one. Thanks for the gifts. I appreciate you, dog. You have a blessed night. Hey, Liam with the 2 gifts. Another chip. Thank you, dog. Have a wonderful night. Sleep well, bro. Whatever it is that you do. I like non-pasteurized milk. Much better than the store-bought stuff. What I really want to get is raw milk. I've heard that is really, really good for you, but apparently there hasn't been any scientific data that supports that. It apparently is just... Some people have said that they've had better stomach reactions. They feel better while drinking it. So I want to try raw milk, but also it's really hard to get access to. Apparently there's a couple places here in town that allow me to get access to it, but I don't know. I'm probably drinking by myself close to a gallon of milk a week. Kind of depends. Raw? Yeah, raw milk means it's not pasteurized, which is where they heat it up to a really, really high, hot. Basically, they heat up the milk to kill all the bacteria in the milk. But what happens is they kill all the good bacteria along with the bad bacteria. So it kills out some of the really good benefits of it. Exactly. So there's really good bacteria and stuff in it apparently. That helps with your digestion and is really good for your microbiome inside your stomach. And but when you pasteurize it or ultra pasteurize it, they heat it up to a really hot level and it kills everything. So it's I think it's a good thing because I don't know, there's a temperature where you can heat up the milk and kill the bad stuff without killing all the good stuff. Let me just end the stream to go drink raw milk. Shit. Wacky, don't tempt me. I don't think y'all understand how I run, how I operate. I'll shut this bitch down so quick. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm tired. I want a glass of milk. I will shut this thing off without saying goodbye. Y'all just be sitting. Y'all think my computer crashed. My ass will be gone. I'll disappear quick as shit. Wait, King Rhyme. Past 2 days, my Switch one-on-one game had a black message says communication error, then kicks me. And sounds like your Switch got some problem with you, brother. Like you said, LOL. We'll help you blow up so you can comfortably afford raw milk. Jake, damn, dog. You didn't have to say it like that. Yo. Bro, my bank account's okay. My bank account's fine. I mean, shit is getting expensive, alright, but we're okay. My bills are paid. But seriously, that stuff is expensive. Yeah, y'all help blow me up so I can afford some raw milk. Bro, people are gonna look at me weird. Do I care? Hell no, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care at all. Mikey, that's what happens when Splunky gets sleepy. Why am I talking about myself in third person? Anyways, that's what happens when I get tired and also spend 150 hours in the end. King Ryan, did you slap your system? What happened? What did you change? What did you do differently here? Back in the day on Nintendo 64, you used to grab the game cartridge, and you were told not to do this because I'm pretty sure it messed up the video game, but you would blow inside the cartridge as hard as you possibly could, and then you would slap that thing back into the Nintendo 64 and turn it on, and apparently like it would start working, and I don't know, you can't convince me otherwise. He's paying $50 for a gallon of raw milk each week? Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Ain't built like that. $50. I mean, let me think about the prices that I've seen. We got some... Where I'm at, we can get it for like 25 a gallon, 30 a gallon, so... I mean, gas isn't even that expensive, bro. We're talking about oil barrels. You know what I'm talking? You know what I mean? It's crazy. Just go get milk. You're so tired. Like, you better check yourself, bro. Better check yourself. You ain't never caught these hands. Look how active these hands are. Look at that. Look how fast that's happening. See how fast that's happening? Look, I give equal rights and equal lefts around here. You feel me? Spending more money on milk than gas? Exactly. I just said, what? I don't know, dude. I'm off my rocker. Alright? I'm probably gonna, let's see, how long have I been, I've been streaming an hour and almost 15 minutes. We may go for an hour 30. I don't know. Then I'm gonna go get milk, and then I'm gonna brush my teeth, floss my teeth after that. All right, make sure you guys are flossing. Like, look, I don't want to hear this bullshit about I always forget to floss. I know, I get it. Stick the floss right next to your toothbrush and floss your damn teeth. You wanna know why? Because if you don't, your gums are gonna be screwed up. You wanna know how I know? Because my gums were screwed up. Okay, they weren't that bad, but like they were bleeding and stuff, and they were like, hey, you might want to make sure you start flossing, because if you don't, in another 10 to 15 years, you might have some serious teeth problem. You know what I mean? Quacky, chill out. Spunky, he's trying to boss you around, bro. You gonna let him do that? Quacky said, alright, see ya. Quacky said, I'm gone then. My mama can't get me to do nothing if I don't want to. There's not anyone in this chat that's gonna get me to do something if I don't wanna. You know what I mean? And that's no disrespect to you guys. The hell? That's no disrespect to you guys, that's just the truth. If I don't want to do something, I don't do it. It's probably not the best approach to life, but it is what it is. My dentist told me I should probably purchase a water pick. I've heard that it's really, really awesome, but I mean, is it worth the purchase? They're pretty expensive, right? Boom, boom, boom. Get out the way. Move! I imagine it's worth the purchase. I'll hack your channel. Wahahaha. Wacky, if you hacked my channel, would I be pissed off? Hold on, let me think about this. No, I don't think I would be. I just would ask that you treat the channel with respect. That's all. Don't do some weird shit. You know what I mean? Did a macro while you're gone. I would just hope you don't do some weird shit. Would I be upset about you doing some weird shit? I'd be like, nah, probably not. Yeah, I'd be upset about that. I'd be like, come on, bro. If you're gonna hack me, that, you know, it is what it is. But like, at least respect the channel. You know what I mean? I would never, for real though. Quacky, you're a real one. I think I got mine for a reasonable price. I don't remember. It helps me because my ADHD has hindered my dental hygiene. I'll pay Quacky $50 and a loaf of bread if he hacks you. Damn. $50 and a loaf of bread? Bro, Jay, I think you overestimate the value of my channel. Don't get me wrong. I mean, we're growing, but actually we've been losing subscribers the past like week and a half. But not that I actually give a shit. I really don't care. I want my videos to perform well. So like if the videos perform well, then I feel better about it. The subscriber count's kind of whatever. I appreciate everyone that subscribes, don't get me wrong. Like if it goes up or down, it doesn't matter to me. If my videos don't perform well, then I'm like, damn, it's a me problem. What did I do wrong? You know what I mean? Your ducklings are hungry? View's been down, but I'm still up. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. How many ducklings do you have, Quacky? Let me guess. Hold on. Let me guess. Let me guess. Wait, you probably got 14. Yeah, I'm going to go with 14. I know it's 14. I'm one of them ones. What kind of bread, Quacky? Sourdough? Ooh, sourdough goes hard. I haven't had bread in so long, it feels like. When's the last time I had bread? Probably a month. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's been at least a month. There for a little bit, I was eating just meat, dairy, and then I would have like the occasional slice of bread with breakfast in the morning. But now I'm not, so. Yes, they all fit in your stomach. Excuse me while I go puke. You know, just excuse me while I go puke. Huh. Huh. Why are you placing blocks? Alan? 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 I don't like the way you phrased that question, bro. I don't like the way you phrased that freaking question. I think because I'm a degenerate, that's why. That's why, Alan. It's because I've lost my grip on reality, Alan. You want to know the truth? Because I got some trauma that I haven't dealt with, Alan. Okay? Because I'm a little bit crazy, Alan. You know what I mean? No, you don't know. You don't know what I mean. Okay? You don't know what I mean. Okay? Because I haven't taken my meds today, Alan. That's why. Why do we do any? That's right. Why do we do anything, Alan? Huh? Why do we play Minecraft? Is it for enjoyment? I don't know. Maybe. Is it because we like to be creative? That's a possibility. I don't know. Ah, that's another one. Good point, Quacky. It's carpet, Alan. It's not even blocks, bro. Okay? Blocks are right there. Those are slime blocks. These are carpet slices. I need help. I need a lot of help. But in all seriousness, Alan, I have a mega build in mind, and I'm trying to make that happen. I want that thought, that dream to become a reality. Is that okay? Alan just got posterized. I've dunked on someone once, and let me tell you, there's a lot of things I've done in basketball. There is nothing that comes close to how you feel when you dunk on somebody on a basketball court. It is the greatest feeling. Is it the greatest feeling? Nah, it's one of the greatest feelings. It's one of the greatest feelings ever. Not gonna lie to you. It was pretty dang good. But look at how many blocks you have placed and then place down tin carpet and tell me if it changes. $117,452. 62. Yes, sir. Yes, Alan, it changes. I crossed someone over and made them propose to me. Did you accept the proposal, Jay? Wacky, what does 18 plus mean? It means that I'm not gonna filter myself. That's really what it means. So if you don't want to hear someone swear or speak their mind, then this isn't the stream for you. But if you're okay with that, and you're okay with open conversations, and you're fine with being mature about that, then yeah, no, just hang out with the stream. But I know there's some people who don't want to hear that, and that's fine with me. I just realized that, like, I want to say shit, damn it, I'm gonna say it. How are you doing? J plus A. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I'm losing it. I'm losing I'm kind of, this area is, it's driving me crazy, but I spent a good amount of time outside today just soaking up the sun rays, looking at my sunflowers. I actually have a squash plant that is growing, which it happened on accident, so J plus A, I'm doing well. I'm doing very well, actually. We're together till this day. Jay, I love to hear that. You don't swear though, Quacky, I do. I swear a whole lot more than you. Dog, I was raised on Modern Warfare 2 on Xbox Live. Bubba, I swear a lot. Now, I don't swear in my videos. But I purposely stopped myself from swearing in streams. And honestly, I got tired of doing that. So, there's that. So, heads up, Quacky, this is your opportunity to make a decision. You can continue hanging out, and if you do, great. But if you don't like swearing, I'm giving you a heads up. I do actually swear. I should be banned for how I was talking yesterday. You crazy for that, bro. Crazy for that. You're crazy for that. Yeah, Quacky, you gotta make a decision here. You have to make a you decision. Because I've made a me decision. And the me decision is I'm not gonna filter myself. That being said, you know, do I cuss as much as others? Probably not. With the goat Splunky, with me? Stop it. You stop it, Quacky. You silly duck. Are we allowed to cuss? Jay, I don't give a shit what you guys do. I mean, as long as you're not being weird, because I've had some weird ones in here that are like, it's one thing to joke around for a little bit, but after a while, like, it really just the sexual stuff. I've never cared, right, about someone being like, ooh, let me splunk on you, right? You do that once, it's like, it's whatever. But when they do it non-stop over and over and over again every stream, bro, that's weird to me. Stop being weird. So I told someone that the other day, and I'm pretty sure they unsubscribed and left. They're like, I can't be me. I'm like, you can be you, just not in this stream. Being weird and shit. You know what I mean? I got it out my system. Were you sweating, Jay? Were you like, golly, I gotta say it. I need it. I've been there. Yes, I am a duck. That is true. That is true, Quacky. You think ducks are worried about anything? That seems like a stupid question. Yeah, they're worried about like foxes and stuff. But you know what I mean? Like, you know when they're floating on like on a pond or something, you think they're just chilling? You know what I mean? Yeah, how do you think that goes? What do you think their mindset is? Is it like kick, waddle, waddle, tail? I don't know. This is where my brain goes when I'm placing carpet. Also, I was thinking about superpowers the other day. I think I'd like to control gravity or time. Yeah, I think one of those two would be sick. They're worried about having an ugly duckling? I've never thought about that. Those poor things. Having an ugly duckling. Wait, is that an actual thing for ducks? Like, do they actually disown their ducklings if they don't look right? I don't know. I know things about ducks I shouldn't. Okay. Okay. Sick. I don't want to say I'm a little bit concerned, but, you know. I'm a little concerned. Wait, did they actually disown their ducklings? Amani, how are you doing? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I'm doing well. I think I'm actually losing my mind just a little bit. Have you ever placed 263,000 slime blocks or 263,000 pieces of carpet? Amani. But actually, why are you doing this? Great question. I want to put this on the floor. So we're going to put this on the floor. This is all going to be white, and then obviously the Optic Gaming logo. There's that part. And then in the center, we're building a giant planet. I'm going to build a spaceship as well. It's going to be shooting the planet, causing it to explode, and that will be my subscriber / membership only area. So there is a method to the madness here, Amani. I wouldn't recommend doing what I'm doing because you'll go insane. But yeah, there is a method to the madness. It wasn't my fault. It was zoology college course. Oh, wait, zoology sounds fun. I have a very cool duckling, and one silly one, and one lazy one, and one gaming, and one girl duck, and one toilet duck. My grandmother's really into bunny rabbits. It's actually kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie to you. She's like really into bunny rabbits. Only gonna take 5 more years. Amani, please, 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 please don't wish that upon me. No, it won't take that long. I mean, I've been working on this for 3 months. So it's probably gonna take me another, I don't know, 6 to 9 months to complete this project. Because all I have to do next is build the planet and build the spaceship. And then build some kind of weapon that's shooting. Like, I don't know, a rocket or laser beam. It's a spaceship, so some kind of laser beam or something. Monty, I can do it in less than 5 years, bro. 6 to 7. Monty? Alright. Alright, listen here. What we're not gonna do is wish ill will on me. I'm sacrificing myself to get this thing completed. I don't have to do any of this. You know what I mean? I kind of have to because it's in my head and it won't leave me alone. It's driving me insane. I was only supposed to play Minecraft for 2 weeks. Alright, it was supposed to be a 2-week thing. I was going to start my 2-week little addiction, and then after 2 weeks, I was going to go home. I was going to shut it down, shut down the world, never play again. But no. Alright, no. I got freaking addicted beyond that, started getting a little bit of creative action going on in my head, and a year later, here I am, putting thousands of carpet down, and you're over here telling me it's going to take 6 to 7 years? Are you okay? Do you need help? Do we need to have an intervention? Huh? Can I call you Splunk? It has a ring to it. Hey, Jay, yeah, I'm cool with that. It's my short. 3 months, not so bad. My lazy duckling can't even build a single block. Well, that's because your lazy duckling isn't committed. I mean, when you're committed to something, you'll knock shit out of the park. You feel me? 2-week phase turned into a year. Maybe we both need help. You know what? You're probably right. I know I do. I mean, I don't know what I'm struggling with, but I imagine somewhere deep inside me there is a level of trauma that I haven't dealt with yet. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know what it stems from. I don't know who created trauma. Could be self-inflicted. I'm not entirely sure. Ooh, Amani with the follow. That scared the shit out of me. I'm not going to lie to you. But thank you for following. Well, thank you for following. This is actually kind of interesting to me. Wait, what's interesting to you? The fact that I won't shut the hell up, or the fact that we are, I don't know, sitting here watching me place a stupid amount of carpet? A schizo rant? When you mix ADHD with sleep deprivation and a very monotonous, tedious task, yeah, we gonna rant just a little bit, just a tiny bit, you know what I mean? Asking why you're doing this, I would probably do this while talking to bro. No, that makes sense. Hop in Discord, start chatting it up. You're not really thinking about anything. Like, it's not like what I'm doing is difficult. And I've beaten every boss in the game, except for okay. Do you guys consider the warden? Is he considered a boss? And like, do you beat him if you kill him? Is that how you guys? So, because if you consider him a boss, and you have to kill him in order to like beat all the bosses, then no, I haven't. He's the only one I haven't. You're talking to bro and he was in my room and no one else saw him. Like, what? Creative Dragon, what's up? Amani, if you're seeing stuff, we're gonna assume that you're talking about an imaginary friend and you're not talking about like a demon or a ghost, because I don't do that shit. That's a hell no from me. Like, I'm telling you guys this right now. The people that like make content, they're like, oh yeah, I live with a ghost. Fuck that. No, ain't no way. I don't care if it's a friendly ghost. If it's Casper, hell no. I don't care how friendly of a ghost you are. We're not living together. First off, why would you... I don't understand it. You died, right? And you decided to haunt this place? Have you seen how expensive shit is? Are you kidding me? You don't want to move on? Yo, Earth kind of sucks sometimes, you feel me? What are we doing? What are we doing? You have voices in your head? I have one single voice in my head, and usually it's terrible negative self-talk, generally speaking. Creative Dragon said hi again. My friend does like Creeper for points, and I get points from chatting, and the points we can like use the points to try and scare the streamer. Wait, how do I do that? That seems insane. Oh, they said schizophrenia was kicking in. What is that? What is schizophrenia? I don't know. I don't know if you're being serious and like asking what the medical definition of it is, because I have no idea. But I know it has something to do with like hearing voices and seeing stuff that isn't actually there. And so you can get like dogs. Like a dog will help. I saw a video of a guy who's schizophrenic, and like he would be talking to the door because he's seeing someone there or something there, and he has a dog, and he'd like, hey, is there someone over there? And if the dog doesn't react, then he knows he's not talking to anybody, and what he's seeing is a schizophrenic episode. So, Creative Dragon, you just woke up? Dog, it is 10:56 at night. Why are you just waking up? I know you're on the other side of the world, so you don't have to correct me. Wow. One massive run-on sentence that was. I saw a demon in my dream once. It turned out to be real. Hell nah, Jay. Hell nah, bro. Hell nah, Jay. Hell no. I don't play with the demons. I don't play with the demons. Not that you were playing with the demons. You're sleeping, but like, I don't do none of that. I can't be playing. You have a crush on me, King? Autism Blast? First off, you know I don't have a crush on you. I don't even know the hell you are. The only person I have a crush on is my wife. I don't know, but it's fun when you get scared. Ah, bro. I'm not actually schizophrenic. I'm like, oh, got you. I mean, there's nothing wrong if you are. Like, you can't control it. I'm just saying, I don't do well with demons. That's all I'm saying. I don't do well with horror stuff in general. So like demons, ghosts, all that stuff, I don't do well with it. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm trying to, you know what I mean? That's all I'm trying to say. I have autism, ADHD, OCD, and a lot more. Oh. God is warning me. He's giving me dreams to predict the future. Deadass. Jay, that's a hell of a story. But I've heard stories like that. I have another friend that's like that. Who, it's not my testimony to tell, it's his. I'll leave it at that. You see things? I've never seen stuff. Wife watching and blushing. I think she's sleeping right now, but Quacky, thank you. Let's see. Great Dragon, let's see, bro. I just woke up and I dreamed about a guy who charged at me and I killed him with a screwdriver and ended up in court fighting. I need help. Like the guy would have killed me, so in self-defense, I guess. I'm not an attorney. I don't know how that works. But with a screwdriver, dog? Dang, that sounds like a very intense action movie. Sounds like a very John Wick thing to do. Have I ever killed anybody in a dream? No, but I've died in a dream. Or I haven't died in I've been shot in a dream, and I felt myself bleeding out, and then I've fallen in my dream. And like, you know how like in your dream, if you hit the ground, you're supposed to die? Well, I hit the ground, and I felt every bone in my body shatter. And then I woke up, and I was like, all right, bet, destroyed that myth. I definitely didn't die, but that was way too realistic for me. First Minecraft player with a wife? Nah, surely, nah, hell nah, no. I mean, maybe Amani? I don't know. Yeah. You know, I might be the first. You know how we do it over here? You don't because you're new here, but like, I'm one of those ones, you feel me? I'm one of those ones, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm kind of that guy, okay? Let's see, wait. Can you click on me and see when my first chat message was? I don't think I can do that. I just saw a Squid Game Season 3 in your streams. I don't think I have the ability to do that. Guy does Minecraft had a wife, then the truth came out. That is true. That is true. Bro, it makes me... Yeah, you know. So maybe that's why? Oh, you just saw Squid Game 3. I watched the first season, was pretty dope, and then I haven't watched anything after that. So... I don't know. It gets weird to me whenever, like, I don't know, maybe there are different, like, changes that they've done with each season, but in my mind it starts getting weird when you start doing the same concept over and over again. It's like Fast and the Furious. Like, after Fast and the Furious 3 or 4, it starts getting real weird. Like it goes from being creative to, like, I don't know. It was about the cars and, like, stealing car parts and making really fast cars and racing for money. All of a sudden they're doing superhero shit and working with the FBI. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? You know? I don't know. It's very good with a lot of fish. And bread, good. Yo, feeding ducks is actually kind of fun. Ducks get crazy. I ball. Hello, bro. You ball. What type of ball you play? Like basketball or football or soccer or... baseball, like what type of golf maybe? You a golfer? Like to golf, eyeball? What's up? What if none of this is real and we're tapping on air and talking to ourselves? If none of this is real, Amani, after the amount of time I've spent in this game, do you understand how pissed off I'm going to be when I come to? I don't think you understand how angry I'm going to be when I come to. When I wake up from this fake ass reality, I'm going to be fuming, dog. I'm going to be hot, okay? I'm gonna be pissed. I wasted all my time. I better not be wasting all my damn time placing all these blocks. Don't do me like that, Amani. No. We're not doing that. This ain't the Matrix. I've seen how that turns out. And I'm probably not the one. I'm not Neo. Don't do me like that. We're not doing this. Creative Dragon. See, that seems so lame. The first season was dope, and then the dude decides to go back. Like, I don't want to watch that. Feed me, please. I'll never be able to watch Squid Games now. I mean, I wasn't gonna watch it anyway, so there's that. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Been in a coma for 5 years, dude. I don't know if this is an irrational fear, but I never want to be in a coma. Eyeball, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, big guy. Or gal. I don't get. Boy, girl, or something in between. I don't give a shit what you are, but thank you for the follow. There's that. Do with that information whatever the hell you want. My wife is thinking about pulling the plug. My wife knows if I ever get put up on a ventilator and I'm a vegetable, go ahead and unplug me. Don't do it. I know, like, it may be a sad time. Vice versa, I'm pretty sure that's what she wants. We're pretty real about this. You know what I mean? Also, my wife is a medical professional, so she, like, knows the chances of me coming back to. If I am a veggie, okay, and I'm sitting there and I have to be fed with a tube and I'm drooling on myself and I can't poop or pee, but you know, with like control, go ahead and unplug me. I don't want to be here. One, I'm already not here, right? I'm not there. I really don't want to be here. Just I don't want to be a burden to nobody. Just let my body go. You feel me? Let my body go. That may be sad. Just wake up then. You have 1 day left. Is that a chimpanzee? Wait, is that an orangutan, eyeball? What the hell is that? That's an orangutan. That thing is sick. BRB, alright, Amani. Your James, Monkey, wake up. Yeah, none of y'all are gonna gaslight. Do y'all see what I put myself through? None of y'all dudes are gonna convince me that I'm asleep right now. Y'all are out y'all's damn minds. Oh, little hypnosis. Oh, if we tell Splunky he's asleep 100,000 times, he'll start to believe it. That's bullshit. I've already put myself through hell. What are y'all talking about? Wake up. Y'all wake the fuck up. I'm already here. I'm doing me. Also, I think an American version of Squid Games is in the making. They teased a bit. I don't want to watch that shit. Let me just be honest with you. I just saw that some people eat ducks. Protect me, Splunky. Hey, Quack, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know what country you're in, but you might want to move to America. We don't eat ducks around. Well, that's not entirely true. Yeah, dude, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Be a normal duck? Hell, I don't know. If I try to tell someone in my dream that it's a dream, no, but I do have, I do suffer from sleep paralysis, and so I wake up, like I'm not actually awake, but I'm conscious of my room. It's like, it's almost like lucid dreaming without being able to like do anything in your dreams. And so it's a defense mechanism that your body, like your brain, like turns on to keep you from acting out your dreams. But basically, I'm paralyzed, and I can see my room, and like I can feel I can feel myself breathing. I can see my wife, or like if she's moving. Weird. I don't know how to explain that. So there's that. That's a black and duck down in Louisiana. It was hella good. Are people talking about duck? Wacky, look. You don't want to go to Louisiana. Because if someone puts some black and duck in front of me, I'm gobbling that shit up, okay? I'm letting you know. People in Louisiana can cook. Alright, let's just, people in the deep south can cook. And if they put duck in front of me, look, I'll say a little prayer for you, Quacky, I ain't gonna lie. But dear Heavenly Father, you know, please be with my friend Quacky as I may be eating his cousin. May his cousin's soul rest in peace, or whatever they do with ducks. Amen. You know what I mean? Funky, did you do the research for the Discord server? I thought about it. I did think about it. I was super busy yesterday, forgot the night before, and then today my wife works, so I've been with my kids all day, so there's that. I haven't had time to do it. Guys, I'm vegetarian by religion. Can we change topics, please? Brave Dragon, was that by choice? Wait, can you not eat any animals at all? Is there like some kind of significance? I'm ignorant to it all. I'm genuinely curious. What's the significance? Guys, I'm gonna head out. I have to get ready. All right. Tastes like chicken and turkey. Maybe I will. Maybe I wouldn't like duck. I don't really like turkey all that much. Have fun. Bye, Splunky. Bye, Splunklinks. Creative Dragon. Have a good one. Mr. Tom. Yo, hello, buddy. What's going on? What's going on, Mr. Tom? How are you today? Hope you're doing all right. For this evening, or whatever the time it is for you. Duck's too gamey. I like ostrich. I'm sorry, what? Hold on. You just say duck is too gamey, but you like ostrich. Sorry, I had to make your arm twitch. What the hell are you talking about? Yeah, I can't eat any animals. Also, according to my religion, there are restrictions on plants too. I can't eat like potato and stuff because when you harvest it, you kill the whole plant. I still eat it though. Yo, the way you ended that is hilarious. I still eat it though. Yo, creative is comedy, bro. Oh my gosh, that is comedy. So they didn't pull the plug on money. Oh, thank you for keeping me in a vegetative state. I appreciate you. Golly, that was funny. Oh, hold on, my wife is knocking on the door. No. I'm placing a carpet right now. Are carpets protecting you from fall damage? No, the slime blocks are, but I am placing the carpet because I have a design that I'm trying to put down. But it's gonna go on top of the carpet. Let's see. Spell that again. It's tater o'clock. Huh? Let's see. Bye, guys. I'm headed out. Bye, Grave Dragon. Have a good one. My religion, if you're wondering, is Jainism. Look it up if y'all wanna. I've never even heard of that. Grave Dragon can't even. My religion. There are also some restrictions. And like eating potatoes. You're not supposed to eat potatoes because it kills the whole plant. He goes, but I eat them though. I was like, okay. Have y'all tried kangaroo? No, but I've had iguana once. That was interesting. That tasted like chicken. Huh? Yes, I have. Oh no, I didn't see all this.
Oh yeah, that's what I brought.
Potato pizza rolls, chicken, chips, and cereal. I'm not starting. Oh, did you eat all that?
Yes.
Let's go. Guys, don't eat ducks. We won't. I won't. Anytime soon, anyways. No, I don't know where the songs are. Okay, jeez. That's crazy. I'll be alright. Gotta go. Got other bodies to help not get the plug pulled. Amani, I don't know if you're a nurse, but that's cool. You keep those bodies alive.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh man. You see what I'm building? I have 17. I've read them now.
Basically.
Why are you putting?
Because I'm interrogating you.
With why? There's why though? It's so bright. Oh, I'm out of rockets. Oh no. See, hello, Splunky's wife. Quackified said hello. Guess it depends on the bird. Now, surely there's birds out there, predator birds that eat other birds, right? That are omnivores to be birds. Are they omnivores?
They eat meat.
I know that they eat meat. I know that I know they're carnivores, but are they omnivores?
I don't know.
Okay, I was just asking.
What is that?
It was Quackified. I'm a bird. Yeah, Quackified's a duck. Yo! Oh my gosh, if you've never been in a stream, do you know how weird that sounds? You're like, hey guys, everyone, this is my boy Quackified. He's a duck. What? I'm everything? Huh. And nothing, yeah. Bro, you might want to get a grip on reality. Ground yourself. There's a species of owl that are monogamous. They hold talons and touch beaks. Are they ninja owls? I don't know.
Cracky's talking about birds. Monogamous is talking about owls that are monogamous. Like sourdough.
Gay toasty sourdough fiend? What? No, the one.
Cracky's talking about ducks. Monogamous. Oh.
Gay
I
toasty
thought monogamous.
Oh, no, that's
So I
Jay.
thought Jay Toasty was about to start talking about.
We were talking about bread earlier. Quackified. I'm fat. I'm a duck. I'm food. I am cute. I am a bird. I am something. I'm a confused. Good for you. That sounds so freeing, Quacky. That sounds so freeing. I'm tired. I kind of want to place a few more blocks of carpet because it's exhilarating. It makes me excited knowing that all this is almost placed. Oh, that's right. Jay offered Quacky $50 and a loaf of bread to hack me. You know what Quacky said? Quacky said no. I respect it.
Josie, I thought you were cool, but I don't like.
Wow. I did tell Quacky, I said, if you ever hack my account, you better treat it with respect, dadgummit. I said, if I can't stop you, so if you do it, then you know you're gonna do it, but you better take care of my stuff. And he said he wouldn't do it. I said, well, thank you, Quacky. Thank you.
You don't ever.
Don't make you stand anywhere. It's not messed up. I don't make you stand anywhere. You're the reason ducks exist? Huh. I don't know where to go with this, Quacky. I'm not entirely sure how to respond to that one. Are you the all-seeing duck? The golden duck? Are you the duck with the one eye? And the two tails? Is that what's happening here? Okay. I'll be done in a few minutes. When that hits 2, I'm leaving. 2. We'll be shutting it down. Guys, I'm gonna be streaming for about another 10 minutes, and I'm going inside. I'm shutting this stream down, and I'm going inside. I'm gonna go find a glass, and I'm gonna fill it up with milk. My wife just called me weird. Maybe I won't be drinking milk. Maybe I'm just gonna close the door. I'm the golden duck. Ooh! I'm a golden duck now. You know what I mean? I've gold in my heart. In fact, you also have. I also have what? Do I put ice in my milk? No. Nope. It is just a glass, and then I pull the milk out of the fridge, and then I drink it. Though I'm not opposed to ice being in the milk, but it seems a little weird in my head. But I'm not necessarily opposed to it. I have gold in my heart as well. If I had gold in my heart, you guys would not know who I am, because I would be taking that gold and cashing it in for money and buying a bunch of real estate. That was such a stupid comment. Just forget what I said. Just forget what I said. I'm over here saying stupid stuff. Dum. That is true. I would die if I sold my gold heart, so I probably shouldn't do that, but I just found out that our rental property has to get a main sewer line replaced. That was a really nice phone call that I got earlier today. It's one of those phone calls where they're like, so can we go ahead and do the work? And you're like, I mean, yes. I mean, like, what am I gonna? I'm gonna say no, and like our tenants have sewage backing up into the house? Absolutely not. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But granted, it's, I also get it. My manager was like, I still have to ask you legally. I get it, because what if I wanted to hire my own? I don't know. What if I wanted to get multiple quotes from different people, and I don't know. You know what I mean? That is also true. It is. I can write it off. It was just a very sad day. You know what I mean? It was just one of those, like, man. That's not the news I wanted to hear. The news I really wanted to hear was, hey, the tenants came to us and were like, hey, we love living here so much. We want to live here longer and we want to pay more rent. I'm just kidding, guys. We actually lowered the rent. We tried to go a little bit before. We tried to rent a little bit below market rents so that we have happy tenants, but also make money. Losing money is always sad, 100%. Unless you have like ridiculous amounts of money. There's only been a few people that I've not necessarily met, but like I've heard stories about who are like, no, they have so much money that they're like, no, I just need to get rid of it. I need to buy some rental properties, and I don't even care if they cash flow or if I lose money on them. They're like, we just need to write off X amount of dollars, so just find me whatever and let me buy it. I was like, I'm sorry, what? My friend was like, yeah, this dude has so much money, he doesn't know what to do with it. That's crazy. So to get a tax write-off, see, that's where I don't understand taxes and that level of wealth. I mean, and I don't know if I ever will understand that level of wealth, but like being so wealthy that you are okay with losing money in order to get a better tax write-off. Like that makes no sense to me. You know what I mean? I'm like, why not just pay the taxes and not lose money on your investment? Whatever. I don't know. I don't get it. I'm playing Little League. They're in the big leagues. I just started baseball. Like, I'm in T-ball. And these guys are in the MLB. You know what I mean? About to enter into the Hall of Fame. They're at that level up. Yo, what? Wait, is that a real thing? That seems so cool. Building a house out of Legos? If that's a real thing, that seems sick. Are we talking about like an actual house? Because I'm pretty sure you can go to Walmart right now and find a house and build that out of Legos. As long as you follow the instructions. Would I like to build a house out of Legos? Maybe? I don't know, maybe not. If it came with instructions, maybe. That would be kind of sick. I don't think I'd hate it. I don't know how long it would take and how big are these bricks, you know? I freestyle the whole thing. You don't get anything from paying taxes. Would you rather own houses, cars, and various equipment that is business related or pay taxes? It depends on the complexity of it all. I'm really lazy. So I'd rather own 10 rental properties outright and pay taxes every year on it than have to deal with going through taxes and dealing with all the write-offs and the depreciation. I'm that level of lazy. Which is kind of crazy because I do stupid stuff like this in Minecraft, but like, that was another reason why I hated being a real estate agent. I quickly realized that like, I don't want to take you, like I was so unhappy because I don't deal well with people who are indecisive. And so people would be like, can we look at this house? All right, cool, let's go look at this one. And I'd be like, what do you think? I don't like it. Okay, that's fine. But we do that like 5 or 7 times and it gets to a point where I'm like, yo, y'all have sent me all these houses. We've looked at all of them. Make a decision. Well, we love this about this house and we want this in this house. It's like, I can't do that for you. Either go get your house built by yourself and make it exactly what you want. Well, it costs too much. Okay, then you got to understand. You got to get rid of some stuff. And so it's that whole thing of like being a real estate agent that pissed me off. And then like the complexity of the taxes that come with it. I don't know. I'd rather just own it outright and pay taxes and not have to deal with the bullshit. But also, you're talking to someone who isn't, you know, filthy rich. So there's that. I hate tax season, just in general. The idea that I got to keep up, like, just tell me what I owe you. I would rather the government be like, hey, you know, Splunky, this is what you owe in taxes. And then we kind of go over it. Like, they send me a sheet, and then I look over it, and I'm like, okay, that sounds about right, and I can go on about my day. I'd rather just be automatic. I would the annoyance. Like, I know there are people out there that are like really, like, my wife is one of those people who really tracks a lot of their stuff. I would rather the government just tell me what I owe them, as long as I can, like, as long as there's like proof that makes sense. Like, if it's something like, oh, you owe us 50 grand, I'm like, yo, what? Nah, I know that's not true. That's my thing. It depends on the expense as well. Like, if the expense is like I went to Walmart and bought some duct tape and some zip ties because I had to fix something at the house, I'm like, I don't want to keep up with that. But if it's like, oh, we put on a new roof, and like, obviously this my property management team, they're the work is being done by, you know, their contractors. So they'll keep track of everything, and then they'll give me an expense report at the end of the year, and we'll take that to our tax professional. And so it does get applied, but I don't want to track everything because I'm that lazy. Like, I'm fine with building wealth very slowly over time. You know what I mean? No, what, Quacky? What, huh? What happened? I am in no rush to be wealthy. I would like more, duh. Like, obviously, I think everybody would, but I also don't need $1 billion. If I had it, cool. But I don't need it. Also, if I was ever anywhere near that level of wealth, y'all guys would not know. Y'all would have no clue. There might be some signs, but generally speaking, y'all wouldn't know. I'm not really all that motivated by money. That makes sense. That makes plenty of sense. My grandmother got cancer. If you are being serious, I am very sorry to hear that. Cancer sucks. I hope that I mean, all cancer is serious, but I know there's different types of cancers that are more serious than others, so I hope that it's one that's on the end of on the less end when it comes to seriousness. Fuck cancer, absolutely, 110%. I'm sorry to hear about that, man. That is not news anyone wants to hear. When you start making taxable income from social media, you can deduct your computer, software, Minecraft, your home office percentage, the office expense. Oh, nice. I feel like YouTube does like some taxes for you, because I think it only happens in the US that it does it. So I don't know if they send you like a I don't know what tax form they send you though. Because I'm not a W-2 worker. I don't think that's how it works. I don't know. How much more do we have? Not enough. Let's see here. We did a lot actually. Pretty healthy amount. I'm thinking about it. Huh. Alright. I've streamed for 2 hours. It's 11:30 at night. I'm gonna go get a glass of milk and go pass out. Thank you guys for hanging out. Quacky, again, I'm sorry. That is horrible news. I wish and pray that your grandmother has a very quick recovery. I hope you guys can support her. And one, I hope you guys can support each other as you guys kind of work through that. Yeah, cancer just sucks ass, man. So I wish you guys the best as you guys navigate this season, man. Why do people get... That's a good-ass question, dog. That's a good-ass question. I don't know why they get cancer, man. I wish I knew. I wish we knew a cure. Wish you a good night. A good night's sleep. I will sleep well, Quacky. I hope you get to sleep well. I hope you get to sleep well. Alright. And then Jay Toasty, yes, I'm gonna have a glass of milk. I'm gonna enjoy it. Alright. You guys have a good one. Stay strong, Quacky. Alright. You'll be in my prayers, dude.